All right, folks. Thanks for joining me on this live broadcast on Focus on Liberia TV. My name is Prince Moba. I'm here in the compound of the National Elections Commission, where the commission, through the chairperson, David Brown Langsana, has announced final result of the October 10, 2023 elections. And the two top candidates in the election, Joseph Boakai of Sarit, Mr. George Weah of the CDC, and Mr. Joseph Boakai of the Unity Party, both of them have been announced as the two top candidates who are neck to neck in the result announced so far. And the Elections Commission, in keeping with the Liberian law, also announced a runoff. So we are gradually working from within the fence to go outside and see whether we can talk with Liberians, whether they follow the result announced, even though the process is still ongoing. The journalists are asking questions. The commissioners and the chairperson are answering those questions based on how they come. But as part of our job, we going outside the fence to speak to Liberians on how it looks like and what do they make of the result announced so far. The result announced, let me just read you what the Elections Commission announced today for the presidential result. Final result, that is, we have the CDC candidate, President George Weah, obtained a total vote of 50,000. Sorry for that. The CDC candidate, President George Weah, who also tapped the result, obtained a total of 804,087 votes, which amounted to 43.83% of the vote. And also, the Unity Party presidential candidate, Mr. Joseph Boakai, obtained a total of 796,961 votes, accumulating to 43.44%. So with that, we will be going to a runoff election. The NEC, through a chairman, announced that the runoff will actually be is on the 14th of November 2023, and it will be here across the country. And so we thought to do this very short and important video. We're taking the camera outside of the fence to see how the outside of the fence looks like. And we're trying to see if there are people that will talk to us and what do they make of it. The final result is announced now. Here in Liberia, the Elections Commission has announced the final result of the October 10, 2023 election, where current President George Weah got the highest number of votes in the just announced result, where he obtained a total of 804,087 votes, which amounted to a total of 43.83% of the vote. And also, Unity Party Joseph Boakai obtained a total of 796,000 votes, accumulating to 796,961 votes, that is, and resulting to or accumulating to a total of 43.44% of the vote. With that, we are set to go to runoff election. The NEC has already announced that there will be a runoff on the 14th day of November 2023. The Elections Commission has also announced to the public and political parties and the actors, the two political actors, that is the Unity Party and the CDC, that campaign opens as of now and it closes on the 12th of November 2023 at 11:55 p.m. So yes, that is, and we're seeing a political party vehicle come here, the police trying to find out from them what the situation is. But that is it. We just thought to bring you the outside of the fence, how it looks like. Why my colleague is within the fence, still bringing you the live coverage of the counting. I'm sorry, of the announcement process. Why journalists are asking the NEC chairperson question and others. But thanks for being there. Thanks for following me. This is what we do all of the time when there are issues here back home in Liberia. We bring it to your doorsteps so that you can be aware of them. This is outside of the fence of the Elections Commission headquarters. I'm standing right outside here trying to bring you this view. Tomorrow is another day. We're going to take our microphone around to ask Liberian what's the way forward, where are they going. Two candidates in the result. In the runoff now, the current President George Weah and the former Vice President Joseph Boakai. The legislature has resumed its work. Where are we? Oh yes, the politics has come again. The Liberian law provides that when there are elections where none of the candidates obtain 50% plus one vote, we go for a runoff. That is exactly what's happening here in the 2023 October 10 election. The final result is not announced, but none of the candidates in the election obtain the 50% plus one vote as required for by law. So therefore, we will be going for a runoff, and then that runoff will be featuring just two of the candidates. That is the two candidates that obtain the highest vote during the election, and they are current President George Weah and former Vice President Joseph Boakai. Those two candidates got the highest of votes. And so that's the chairman of the United Party chairman, Ahmed Sari or Remy Luther Tappet, they are going. Yes, so that's what we do. We will try to speak with the political party, their political actors, and so on, to see what it is. And of course, who knows who will be the next president. But that is the final whistle will be blown right after the November 14 election. We will go to the polls on that day and conduct the election on that day. And at the end of the day, there will be no more runoff after the 14 election. The Elections Commission, even though there were a series of questions posed to her, George, ranging from the news that some of the temporary staff were caught in malpractices. They were picked up by the police. They are currently being placed behind bars awaiting court trials. That's something that raised serious concern as to how then can the Elections Commission be trusted if its own members, its own workers, some of its own workers were being caught, changing figures of votes in other people's interests against some of the candidates, and they were picked up for that. How then can we trust you? But to say yes, those people who committed the act, they were picked up. They were picked up, and then they have been investigated, and so on. But this is it, and I just thought to bring a very short video to you. We are still outside to see what will happen. The result is announced. I think Liberians were already aware of what's going to come out since the process was going on. We saw political parties, engaging the voters across the country that there will be a runoff and talking to supporters and so on. But we are here and we're trying to just bring you our own side of the broadcast. This is what we do all of the time. And NEC will be hiring people again for the runoff, and the police staff are here trying to make their way out. And so we are sitting right outside here. Maybe we will speak with some of the observers who will be coming out if we see them. Maybe we will also speak with some of the political party agents who came to follow up on the result.